My best friend listed her entire apartment for sale on Facebook Marketplace. Everything: furniture, clothes, kitchen appliances, her car. I found out because my cousin texted me a screenshot. Your friend is selling her KitchenAid. Isn't that the one you gave her for her birthday? I stared at the post. Everything priced to sell fast. Pickup only. No holds. I called her. She said she was just decluttering, minimizing, getting rid of things she didn't need anymore. I asked why she was selling the car. She said she wasn't driving much lately. Asked why she was selling her bed. She said she was upgrading. Asked why she was selling the painting I gave her 2 years ago. She paused. Said she needed the space. She was lying. I started paying attention. She'd stopped making plans more than a week out, kept saying let's see how I feel. She stopped complaining about her job, stopped talking about her apartment renewal in March. She was present in a different way, quieter, softer, more deliberate, like someone who had decided to stop fighting something. Saturday, I showed up at her door unannounced, boxes everywhere, half the apartment already gone. She opened the door and didn't look surprised, knew I'd come eventually. I asked her what was happening. She said come in and sit down. She'd been diagnosed 4 months ago, aggressive form, spread before they caught it. She'd started treatment, but numbers weren't moving right. She'd done the math, talked to 3 different doctors. She was putting her finances in order, paying off debt, giving things to people who'd appreciate them. She didn't want her mother to deal with a full apartment, didn't want to leave a mess behind. Why didn't you tell me? She looked at me. I didn't want to be your tragedy. I didn't want every conversation to be about dying. I wanted us to still just be us for as long as we could. I sat there unable to speak. How long have you known I was figuring it out? She smiled. About 2 weeks after the Facebook post. Took you longer than I expected. We stayed on her floor for hours. She told me everything. The diagnosis, the treatment, the decision she'd made to stop fighting it so hard and start living whatever time she had well. I told her I wasn't letting her do this alone. She said she knew that. She'd always known that. That's why she'd waited for me to show up instead of calling. The next morning, I helped her reprice some things, kept the painting, kept the KitchenAid. Told her she wasn't allowed to die without teaching me how to use it properly. She laughed for the first time in months. That was 6 months ago. She's still here. Treatment shifted. Something stabilized that wasn't supposed to. Doctors are cautiously optimistic, which is the best we've got. The apartment is still half empty, but she stopped selling things, said she might need them after all. Every Sunday we cook something complicated and she critiques my technique and I pretend to be offended and she laughs and I think this is what I almost didn't know I was losing. I'm grateful every single week that my cousin texted me about a KitchenAid.